Liverpool versus Arsenal, a season-defining fixture so early in the season. This is the sort of fixture that Jamie Carragher was talking about when he said, if Arsenal were to be serious contenders, if Arsenal were to be eventual winners of the Premier League, this is the sort of fixture that they need to go and win. They need to make a statement result, go to Anfield and win.
Ooh.
Not only for the 3 points, but because of the noise that it makes, because of the message that it conveys.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ade Oladipo, devoted Liverpool fan, can Arsenal come to your house and win?
Look, they can. Will they is a whole another discussion, which I guess we're going to get into. Like, I remember last season, 2-0 up, remember that?
Yeah.
And that would have been the statement result. My God, they just destroyed us first half. And eventually we came back and got a point. So they've started the season well. We've started it rocky. But it's almost ain't it too early? I mean, this is August. It's August.
It's August.
I mean, this is 3 games in.
Do you know what's going to happen though? And I think it's going to be these two teams. But what's ultimately going to happen is Liverpool and Arsenal are going to accrue a huge amount of points this season.
Well, over
they're
90.
going to win.
Over
They're going to
90.
win more than 90. Both will get more than 90 points. They're going to win. They're going to win. They're going to win. Which means if you lose, if you lose footing, if you drop any points, it's almost going to be insurmountable this early.
Would both secretly, behind closed doors, both managers be happy with a point?
Absolutely not. Not on a slot.
Arteta would 100% take a point.
Sorry, you said both.
Okay, fair.
You said
fair.
both. On a slot has to win this one. Obviously, Mikel Arteta takes a draw at Anfield.
Yeah.
And then you flip reverse it for the return fixture.
Yeah.
At Ashburton, whatever it's called, the Emirates. At the Emirates.
Carl, how many centuries you went back there?
At the Emirates, obviously, Mikel Arteta needs a victory, and Arne Slot takes a draw. But in this fixture, I think Arne Slot's looking at it thinking we need the maximum points. Undoubtedly, with the home team, we need to make a statement, and the 3 points against one of our biggest rivals for the league.
I think Slot.
But I think Arteta's going there for the 3 points.
He's going to, because Liverpool started the season a bit ropey. Like, I'm not fooled
statement.
by those 2 performances against Newcastle and Bournemouth. They've been shaky. Newcastle battered us.
Sometimes to just win the league, do you know what you need to do to win the league?
Just win.
You need to go and you need to beat your biggest rivals. It's not about the 3 points. It's about proving to the world, and the rest of the league in particular, that they're vulnerable. It's about making the noise around beating them.
Yeah.
And if Arsenal were to go to Anfield and win, it recalibrates the league.
Yeah.
It really does. I think it would be a huge, huge thing for Arsenal to do. And Arsenal are capable of it. You look at their form against the big teams, the big rivals last year. They were excellent.
Oh, they're fantastic.
It's not where they lost the league.
This is not Arsenal's problem. Arsenal's problem ain't going to Liverpool. I know you're saying it will make the statement. It will make a statement. Arsenal's problem is going to Goodison Park. Well, not Goodison Park anymore, is it?
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Arsenal's problem is going to those
low
games.
blocks and whatever else.
Those type
but
of
that's
problems.
why now the press is on, because they've got the centre forward.
Yeah.
And the last time they went to Anfield, they didn't have the centre forward, and they've also got the magic maker in Eberechi Eze. They were lacking a spark at times, lacking some creativity at times. They were relying on launching the ball into Mikel Merino or whatever and hoping for the best there, like in that sort of scenario. This is different. So this game is going to be a barometer for who both teams are.
There are no excuses for Arsenal. And I tweeted this, and everyone was like, oh, you're trying to play mind games. And there's a bit of mind games in there. But Arsenal, as you just said, have got everyone. They've got Gyökeres now. They've got Zubimendi. They've even got Norgard off the bench, worst case scenario. They've got Madueke. They've got Eze. Yes, they're going to complain about losing Saka and Havertz. But ultimately, what they've got now is players off the bench. Like Eze can do the Saka role immediately. Yeah, immediately, no problem. So they've now got everything. Whereas I think Liverpool, we don't know about Frimpong yet. I thought Kirkes looked ropey against Bournemouth and Newcastle. I'm a bit worried about Wirtz maybe settling in. It looks like he maybe needs to get a bit stronger. No, he does need to get a bit physically stronger. No, he does.
Whether all this is true or not, what we can't do is position it that Arsenal look like a brilliant team, and I think Mikel Arteta deserves an awful lot of credit, no doubt. But what we can't do here is somehow position Arsenal as being favourites.
No, favourites. They're favourites. They're favourites. Liverpool starting 11.
Arsenal aren't favourites to go to Anfield and win.
No, they're starting favourites to win the league.
But not this fixture.
Not this fixture. No, not favourites at Anfield. Favourites to win the league. Liverpool are going to have 5 new starters in their starting 11. Arsenal, 2.
No, I disagree.
You don't think they're favourites?
I disagree completely.
Liverpool favourites.
I think Liverpool are favourites for the league. I think Liverpool are favourites for the fixture. There's no doubt in my mind that Liverpool are favourites for both. Liverpool, I believe, will win the league. They're the champions. They deserve the respect of being champions.
I agree. But as you've always said to me in this channel 1,000 times, how difficult is it to go back to back?
Yeah,
how many managers have gone back to back?
No, I do agree.
It's so difficult. Pressure's on now with Slot as well. And I just think losing Luis Diaz, not getting in a centre-back. Obviously, look, people don't want to have the discussion about Jota and the importance of Jota as well. Obviously, you've lost Jota. There's a lot of holes in that team. Losing Trent and that maestro who set up so many goals for Liverpool. Question marks
this is
over
wild.
Kirkes in a big team.
This is wild.
I'm just nervous. I've got a right to be nervous.
You can be as nervous as you like, but what you can't do is reposition the facts of the matter. Liverpool are champions. They're champions for a reason. They won the league by 10 points. They've had a glorious transfer window. Arsenal have been perennial bottlers.
Arsenal right now arguably had a better transfer window.
Ade.
Arsenal, as it stands right now, had a better transfer. And obviously, look, this is before Isak and Gay. This could come out and all of a sudden Liverpool sign Isak and Gay. But right now, window for window, Arsenal have had a better window than
You're
Liverpool.
10 points clear of them and you're champions. And therefore, you're the favourites.
Their one Achilles heel, and they kept on saying it for the last 4 seasons, was we need a striker. They've got their striker. They've got Gyökeres. They've got their striker. They've got the reason they didn't win the league.
Do you know what I've just realised? I haven't acknowledged where we are. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
We are in Barcelona, beautiful Barcelona, with poker stars.
They let me in.
Ade.
They let me
Ade's
in.
playing his first poker tournament tonight. And we've got a bit of a last longer thing going on with Adam McCullough as well. So it's going to be brilliant.
1 second, very quickly before we get back. They just put me under the cosh here. I landed. And Rory's like, come here, you're playing your first poker. I thought I was playing tomorrow. I had more research.
No, you're in the deep end. It's going to be fantastic. And this is very important. There is an amazing tournament coming up in Manchester. So if you want to come, get in touch with us. Adam McCullough is going to be there. If you're a football fan, you're especially going to love it. There's a lot going on around the event. So get in touch. I'll put a link in the description. There is some very interesting stuff going on in Manchester. And if you want to hear more, get in touch with me and I will let you know about it. But now back to the game. We've got to focus on what's going on with this game. Firstly, you cannot pretend on any level that Liverpool aren't favourites, both for the league and the fixture. Now let's explore the fixture itself.
Yeah.
Arsenal are capable of going to Anfield and winning. It isn't about the 11 on paper. It's about, do they have that mentality? Are they about that life? Can you see it, really?
That's a great point you make. Player for player, they can go and win. But do they have the mentality to go there and pick up the biggest result in years for them? Don't know.
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do. I just think that Arsenal
remember when they had the chance against City a couple of seasons back?
Yeah.
And that was the fixture, very much like this fixture. Go to
John Stones
Etihad.
scored in the last
yes,
minute.
go to Etihad and win.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Arteta parked the bus and they got.
And do you know what? I do think that there is something that you have to do. You have to beat your rivals. It's not about the 3 points. It's about the statement that you make when you beat your rivals. But it is going to be a fantastic fixture. There is no doubt about it. I think it's going to be spiteful. I think there's going to be a real edge. Like Bukayo Saka has become a phenomenon, like personality, stature. So I think this could be brilliant.
But Liverpool have the statures. Pardon the French.
You're right.
They've got it. Virgil van Dijk is the fixture.
Mohamed Salah is an icon.
Mohamed Salah is that.
Who wins it for Liverpool? If Liverpool do win the game, what happens?
Gravenberch and McAllister and
Win the
Szoboszlai win that midfield battle.
I agree. I thought the easiest answer when you talk about how Liverpool win the game, if Liverpool win it, you kind of go Salah, don't you? No. But it isn't that. Salah genius, of course.
That midfield three versus their midfield three of Zubimendi, Declan Rice and Odegaard.
Yeah,
do they
win the midfield battle? And if they do, what happens?
Yeah, because both teams kind of equalise. I think Arsenal probably got a better solid defence that's been around with each other a bit longer. But I think both equally, strikers and defence are quite similar. Now it's the midfield. And Liverpool's midfield, I think, is almost a bit of an engine room. I think Declan Rice is fantastic, but I think Odegaard's dropped off a little bit, and we don't know too much about Zubimendi. You know about Gravenberch, you know about Szoboszlai, and you certainly know about McAllister. Two of those in the PFA Team of the Year, McAllister and Gravenberch. Midfield battles won, we win.
And an Arsenal perspective, how do Arsenal win this game if it goes their way? Is it a really simple answer?
They win it. You know what I think? I think they win it on the flanks. I think
set
on the
pieces,
flanks.
flanks.
Set piece. They've got probably the biggest team in the league now.
Set pieces, flanks.
Got the biggest team in the league.
Do you know what as well? I feel like it's still Bukayo Saka.
Isn't he out? Potentially.
Right.
He walked off.
I know he was out the other day,
but he always seems to play, doesn't he?
Yeah, if he's out...
I don't think you rush him back now like they used to because of Nwaneri, because of Madueke, because of Eze. So I think he's out.
Okay, so if no Saka, how do they win it? Is it a simple answer of Gyökeres? Is it Gyökeres' birth in the Premier League? Is this the announcement of Victor Gyökeres? They scored a lot of goals against Leeds, didn't they? He scored against Leeds. Is he going to build on that? Is he going to go to Anfield and announce himself?
Gyökeres is going to have a nightmare against Van Dijk. Like, welcome to the best centre-back in the league. That's going to be that. The person that scares me is Eze. Last season, Palace popped up, scored a goal, destroyed our midfield. He scares me, and he's going to want to really impress.
Eze is a genius. I didn't think Arsenal would win the league. When we did our prediction video, I said Liverpool win the league.
Yeah.
So did you?
Yeah, of course I did.
The signings, do you believe that the Eberechi Eze signing is enough of a needle mover to genuinely make Arsenal worthy contenders for the league?
What it does do is it adds depth. Look, I like Eze. I think we've got a little too excited about Eze signing in the sense that they make it sound like they've signed a Ballon d'Or winner.
He is a genius.
He's a good player. He's a very good player. But I've seen the comparisons with Timo Werner and Cole Palmer going around. I'm like, he's good. He ain't that good. But I think he's a fantastic player who's going to fit straight in. Premier League proven. I don't know where he starts because he likes to do that number 10.
I think he has to start
on
wide.
the left. Wide left.
Because Odegaard's club captain. You can't start shifting your captain out of position. At the moment, Eze will have to play on the left.
Yeah.
But I think he's certainly capable of it. And I didn't think Arsenal were in the league, right? I didn't.
Well,
but think about, I still don't. For the record, I still don't.
Okay.
But they had the best defence in the league last year. They conceded less goals than Liverpool in the league last year.
Yeah.
The reason they didn't win the league is because they couldn't break down certain opposition, that low block opposition. They couldn't break them down. They now have not only the finisher, in theory, they went and signed the best goal scorer in Europe last season.
Yeah.
I'm less sure about Sesko and Gyökeres. Mm-hmm. But I'm so sure about the brilliance of Eberechi Eze.
So am I.
I just don't... Like, Eberechi Eze is a game changer. He changed Crystal Palace. He made Crystal Palace a European team. He made them a genuine contender for silverware. He made them beat Manchester City at Wembley, Guardiola's Man City. That's what Eberechi Eze can do. The same impact at Palace, at Arsenal, is taking them to their first league title in 2 decades.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No. Yeah, I know what you mean, but we've seen this before when a really big player is in a small pond, then goes to the big pond. All of a sudden, he realizes this is the big pond.
That's not it.
We don't know.
That's not Eze.
We don't know.
I've seen him do it for England. He's winning silverware for Palace. You don't think there's a question mark over Eze, surely?
No, I don't think there's a question mark, but I don't think he comes in and immediately bang 15 goals.
Okay, what's the score then? What's the score at Anfield?
3-1 Liverpool.
Oh, you battered them.
No, it's 2-1. We're nervy. They're going. We get one on the counter attack.
3-1 is a battering.
3-1's not a battering.
3-1 is a battering.
3-1 sounds a battering.
If you win 3-1, your league potential is just through the roof. Yeah. That is like game on if you win.
Well, it should be. We're Liverpool.
I think you'll beat them. I do think that you'll win. I think it's slightly tighter though. I think Liverpool win the game 2-1. Liverpool win the game 2-1.
Okay, I think Wirtz is going to destroy someone.
Do you know what
I
the
think
separator
he needs
is? You know when you look, you go,
get
Liverpool's attack is so much better than Arsenal's attack, but
I don't know if it is actually.
On paper. Liverpool, I just think the manager, if you compare the managers, I think Arne Slot is just so much better. Arne Slot is such a better manager than Mikel Arteta. That even if you do believe that Liverpool aren't quite the team that Arsenal are, and I don't know why people think that.
I don't know if Arne Slot's a better manager at this stage of the season than Arteta. I think Arteta's wobbles come towards the end of the season.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I think around this time, Arteta's basically Pep Guardiola. It's when it comes to the real crunch, that's when. So I think if Arteta's going to have his way, it's now, because it's early and there's not much pressure on it. Yeah. It's when the pressure cooker's on that I think Slot separates himself. Right now, I think Arteta could be as good a manager as anyone.
Going to be huge. Thank you so much for watching. Do us a favour. Let us know your score prediction in the comments below.
Surely no one's predicting Arsenal come to Liverpool and win.
A huge thank you to PokerStars. We're delighted to be here. But I haven't even acknowledged. Congratulations, sir. 100,000 subs.
Oh, my Lord.
100,000 subscribers.
Thank you very much.
100,000. Adam McCullough cheering in the background. Ade Oladipo has hit 100,000 subscribers. Yeah. The link to his YouTube channel is in the description
The next stage is too big, though, isn't it, really? It should be like 250. A million.
A million. I know. It's a shame. They should definitely do a halfway point.
Yeah.
Definitely. But thank you so much for watching. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Click subscribe. Ta-da.